Curio travelers, welcome to Thursday Travel Chat, Curio Conversations, where luxury lifestyle meets cultural immersion in quick weekly moments designed to elevate the way you explore the world. And for this week's topic, especially me, and I mean that, today's conversation is for the grown woman. Last episode I talked about the soft life versus an escape, but I want to delve into what the grown woman would like to experience at this time. We are the women who have evolved. We've worked hard, like hard. We still love a beautiful experience, but are no longer impressed by chaos, exhaustion, or doing things just to say we did them. So, what is this week's topic? I'm gonna grab my coffee. In fact, let me take a sip of my coffee. Grab your coffees. Grab your coffee, your tea, your soda. Mm. Ooh, that tastes good. Here's this week's topic: why women are traveling differently in this season of life. As always, let me say it again. Why women are traveling differently in this season of life. Hey, we're not traveling the same way we did at 25. No shade to my 25-year-olds. Hey, love you. Hey, daughters. How y'all doing? At 25, travel may have looked a little bit like this, right? Doing the most, trying to see everything, be involved with everything, surviving on a little bit of sleep, squeezing five people into one room. Ooh, ooh, that experience right there. Mm. Yeah, I feel some kind of way about trying that one. Booking the cheapest flight possible. And listen, we just gonna get there some kind of way. Now, as you can see, I was in my feelings about one a little bit in particular because, yes, folks, I've done a few of these personally. These memories absolutely have their place, both the good, the bad, and the priceless. I wouldn't trade most of it for, hmm, well, depending on what it is I'm trading it for. Let's be clear. Somehow between building our careers, caring for our family, navigating life, healing, growing, and becoming more comfortable with ourselves, getting to know ourselves, women begin to want something different in their experience. Not less fun, just more depth. Let me say that again. Not less fun. Because listen, I love a good turn up. I mean, a child of hip hop. So yeah, yeah. I still like to have a great time when I'm on vacation or on an experience. But what we want is more depth, more comfort, more exquisiteness, because now we understand that these experiences, the way they feel, it matters to us. And I want to back this up this week with some real statistics. According to research from MMGY Travel Intelligence, who are they? They are a leading travel research company that studies travel behavior and trends. Black travelers contributed an estimate 145 billion to the travel industry in 2023. Said that right. $145 billion in the travel industry in 2023. And you know what stood out to me the most was the continued interest or the evolving interest in premium experiences, wellness, cultural connection, and meaningful travel. So I like to cite my references. Not only was this from MMGY Travel Intelligence, this was from Travel Pulse, an article within Travel Pulse, which is a leading journal for those in the travel advisor space. Black women between the ages of roughly 35 and 55, there are some destinations that continue to rise to the top of our wish list for very specific reasons. Places like Ghana, where many women are seeking heritage, connection, and cultural depth beyond a typical vacation. And this is just a coincidence. You know, the fashion be fashioning there. You see this? I didn't plan this, but you see this? It looked good up against this backdrop. These colors are popping. It even match my coffee cup for today. Bali, for wellness, softness, spa culture, and the opportunity to just simply slow down and reconnect with ourselves. Dubai, because women are looking for luxury, safety, beautiful experiences, culinary moments, shopping, and experiences that feel elevated and memorable. Yeah, we all feel great in Dubai. Listen, if you go to Dubai, you ain't feeling wonderful or feeling like you doing something, I don't know what happened. And places like Paris and Italy still continue to make the list, where food, fashion, beauty, culture, and romance are experienced more slowly now. We're not just rushing for a photo, but you best believe we absolutely are taking that photo, right? I mean, standing up under that Eiffel Tower, when it's all sparkly, hey, yeah, I was there. Even destinations like Costa Rica are growing in popularity because women are craving that wellness a little bit closer to home, nature, restoration, and experiences that feel peaceful and grounding. Because now we're not just asking, where are we going? We're asking, what is it exactly I want to take away from this experience? Like, I want them to be meaningful at this point in my life. I wanted to check off a lot of boxes, and I'm sure, grown woman, you want to have this in your life too. That's where there is such a beautiful shift. Now, our beauty may look like a rooftop dinner under the lights of a city. Yeah, a wine tasting in the countryside, a cooking class with locals, a sunset yacht experience, wandering through a market without rushing, wearing the beautiful dress, putting on the makeup, like I said, I want to put it all on, taking a photo, perhaps an upgrade, staying an extra day. And meaningful moments, sometimes they're quieter than we expect. Listen, at this point, I just want to laugh with my friends until my stomach hurt at dinner. To meet women from different walks of life and instantly connect. I want to sit in silence somewhere beautiful and realize I have not felt. Turn this around because I did a whole lot of I. You want to laugh with your friends until your stomach hurt. You want to meet women from different walks of life and connect. You want to sit in silence somewhere beautiful. And you want to say, I haven't felt this relaxed in a very long time. Now, we're not just collecting those passport stamps. Now, I like my stamps. I'm sure you do too. Kind of upset with those that don't put the stamp in the passport anymore. But at this point, we are collecting our memories and feelings, our moments and stories, and versions of ourselves that we don't always get to meet in everyday life. And I think many women are realizing they no longer want experiences that leave them needing a vacation from the experience itself. We want to feel fulfilled, beautiful, excited, and worth the time we worked hard to create. Not because we're getting older, even though we are, not because we're growing. Yeah, we're growing. And growth changes your perspective, you know. But we realize our time matters, our peace matters, our experiences matter. And waiting forever to enjoy your life is just not the flex we once thought it was. So, if you notice that your taste is changing, your desires are shifting, your experiences are becoming more thoughtful about how you are feeling, you're not alone. You're evolving. And maybe this season of life isn't asking you to do more. Maybe it's asking you to experience life better. Let's travel differently in this season of life. If you're watching on Facebook, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to leave a comment or share with someone who would appreciate this conversation. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment as well. I will see you back here next week for another Curio Conversation. Take care. Bye.